On the third Sunday in August, residents of Venice, California were treated to a special roadside attraction. A bevy of vintage motorcycles lined up and down Abbot Kinney Boulevard. The gathering was the starting point for a monthly ride first organized by the Venice Vintage Motorcycle Club 3 years ago. Although the initial ride saw just a handful of riders show up, participation has now grown to over 30 bikes strong. The starting point for the ride attracts vintage motorcycle enthusiasts of all ages. And it's a great opportunity to meet up with old friends, make some new friends, and admire some really nice vintage bikes.
Woo! Yeah. Morning.
The monthly rides, which start in Venice and end 30 miles down the Pacific Coast Highway at Neptune's Net in Malibu, were originally organized by the VVMC as an effort to nurture the area's budding vintage motorcycle scene.
We started this up about 3 years ago, and I think we have about 16 members now. The reason we started it is because we love vintage bikes and we wanted to meet other guys and girls that were into it as well. We have, vintage Hondas, vintage BMWs, Moto Guzzi's.
Although quite a few participants showed up on cafe racers, the VVMC welcomes all types of motorcycles to join their monthly ride.
This Sunday ride we do is for all vintage bikes and any new bike. It doesn't matter. Anybody that likes to ride doesn't feel left out, because a lot of these rallies and club things, they make you feel like, oh wait, well I don't have a classic bike, can I come? It's like, no, this is about the love of riding motorcycles.
Vintage bikes connects you to the past. When you're riding a vintage bike, you feel more connected to the bike because it is unpredictable, and it rattles and it leaks and you have to wrench on it, and that's part of the fun.
We're always working on something. My Triumph, blew the clutch last night, and that's part of the game, It's not for everybody, so if you don't mind getting your fingers dirty, it's a lot of fun. It's as close as you can get to playing in the sandbox and being an adult and getting away with it like an 8-year-old kid.
If you would like more information on the VVMC and their monthly ride, you can visit their website at www.venicevintage.com. Reporting from Venice, California, this is Bruce McCown for the Moto Channel.